Hello and welcome to a bed vlog, even though I was supposed to be doing makeup today. Okay, so today was just crazy. I ended up having to run some more errands. So I have 2 days of vlogs coming up. Hello, if you are new here. I am Mare. Normally I'm doing makeup and I'm supposed to do a makeup collab today for women who collab, and it is a light blue eyeshadow makeup look. I think I may be moving that to tomorrow or the weekend because I just had some things come up today. I had to go out and run some errands and do some stuff and pick up some things for my husband. And you'll hear a very... Why do you want to rip Lammy's tongue out? You're trying to eat Lamb Chop's tongue. I got this for Enid today at Home Goods. And I was only at Home Goods. No Home Goods haul, guys. I got her this and one Easter toy that is put away. I got her the Lammy because she likes these crinkly toys. They make her crazy, as you can tell. Oh my gosh. So if you hear crinkliness, that's what that is. Anyway, I had to run out and pick up some things that I forgot yesterday. So I did do a vlog yesterday and one today, and I'm already losing my voice. So I've been having really bad allergy problems the last couple of days. Right now my throat's really bad. I think it's just the weather changing. I don't know if you could tell, I'm like very stuffy. My throat is just shredded. My husband's having the same problems. He just took my Symbicort inhaler because he's down to his last Symbicort. So I can't talk too much. I just wanted to show you new books I got because yesterday and today I got a few new books. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. That's allergy, asthma, cough. I'm not sick. I don't have a cold. You just dropped your... She just dropped her lamb. Now she's going to get it. I left my water across the room. I think I should probably go get my water because I don't think my throat's going to last. Can you believe how bad I sound? So this is why there's no makeup right now. Because, I mean, I could just throw makeup on and not talk and put music behind it, but yeah. Hold on, I'm going to be right back. I'm going to get some water. So needless to say, this is going to be a very short video, but I did get 4 books, 2 yesterday and 2 today. My camera does not feel like focusing right now because it's kind of dark in here. Oh, nobody's happy. This is very gothy looking right now, isn't it? It's very dark. It's very cool. Okay, books. So 2 I got yesterday. One of them is downstairs because it was a gift for my husband. I will talk about it at a later date because I am also going to read that book. But I got this one called A Month of Sundays, and this is by Courtney Peppernell, author of Pillow Thoughts. And they're kind of, these are kind of like poems. There's a lot of poems in here. Some are kind of longer. I like things like this at night if I don't want to go crazy reading like a big long book. So the things I got are kind of quick read kind of things where I could read a chapter or 2. Anyway, so this book. Best-selling poet and author of Watering the Soul, Time Will Tell, and acclaimed Pillow Thoughts series, Courtney Peppernell returns with a story of uncovering the light that resides deep within all of us, should we only be brave enough to search the darkness to find it. I'm sorry if I'm going in and out of focus. Nothing I can do about it right now. Divided into chapters filled with poetry and prose, the reader is encouraged to find their own path towards healing. A Month of Sundays honors the strength in surviving a long winter and is a promise that despite the darkness, the light will undoubtedly return. So, I don't know, the way things have been going this year and the end of the winter and everything, I thought this was like perfect. What's going on while I'm trying to record? Oh my god. Next book is How to Have a Life, an ancient guide to using our time wisely. So this is by Seneca, selected, translated, and introduced by James S. Rom. I really got this for my husband, and he was very excited because he knew exactly who this was. says, advanced praise for how to have a life. Life is neither too short nor too long. It is what it is. What matters is what we make of it, as this superb new translation of Seneca by James Romm clearly illustrates. Massimo Pigliucci, author of How to Be a Stoic Using Ancient Philosophy to Live a Modern Life. So this is like one of those books that it's like the Stoics and Aristotle and all that. It says, a vibrant new translation of Seneca's On the Shortness of Life, a pointed reminder to make the most of our time. And not record makeup when we have allergies, because that's miserable. Who doesn't worry about their smartphones, the internet, and TV robbing us of all time and preventing us from having a life? How can we make the most of our time on Earth? In the 1st century AD, am I out of focus again? I don't know. The Stoic philosopher Seneca the Younger offered one of the most famous answers to that question in his essay on the shortness of life, a work that has more to teach us today than ever before. In How to Have a Life, James Romm presents a vibrant new translation of Seneca's brilliant essay, plus 2 Senecan letters on the same theme, complete with the original Latin on facing pages and an inviting introduction. With devastating satiric wit skillfully captured in this translation, Seneca lampoons the very ways we squander our time and fail to realize how precious it is. We don't allow people to steal our money, yet we allow them to plunder our time, or else we give it away ourselves in useless, idle pursuits. Seneca also describes how we can make better use of our brief days and years. In the process, he argues we can make our lives longer, or even everlasting, because to live a real life is to attain a kind of immortality. A counterweight to the time-sucking distractions of the modern world, How to Have a Life offers priceless wisdom about making our time and our lives count. So this is just a very short little book. You'll see the bookstore. I got this and this in. If you watch my vlog, that will be coming up in a couple of days. Not the first vlog, but the second vlog. I went to this little bookstore called Carol and Carol Booksellers. It's a used bookstore on the main street in my town, and this place is freaking amazing. I would love to do a whole huge video there. This is what I bought myself. This is, I know you can't read that, The Complete Brothers Grimm Fairy Tales. And what I love about this, it's a used book, and it's got the original woodcuts in it with the German, labeled with like the German of the woodcuts. So there's all these little woodcut pictures. I have never read The Complete Brothers Grimm. So it says Fairy Tales for the Household. Hausmärchen. Hausmärchen is German for Fairy Tales for the Household. So there's the one of the prints. Edited by Lily Owens, illustrated. This is from 1981. So this is a 1981 printing, and I paid a whopping $6.25 for this used book. So $6.25. I love it because it has old book smell. Love that. Little Red Riding Hood. They're all in here. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Rumpelstiltskin is in here. Hansel and Gretel, of course. Catherine and Frederick. There's a lot. Look how many there's so many fairy tales in here. It's insane. But this is the Complete Brothers Grimm. So all of these. It's not even the first page of the index. Hold on. Where is it? There we go. That. So all of those. All of these. All of these. All of these. And then there's the children's legends. And there's some legends in the back. So Our Lady's Little Glass, The Heavenly Wedding, The Hazel Branch, Humility and Poverty Lead to Heaven. And then there's a nice introduction. And the very first one is The Frog Prince. So I have always wanted to read all of Grimm's fairy tales, and now I can. And my husband was excited too because he said the same thing. So I got this. I'm going to read How to Live a Life and a Month of Sundays. And then there's another book that is downstairs that my husband has that he is halfway through right now. And I'm going to be reading that. So anyway, I know this isn't my BookTube channel yet, but I'm going to be starting my BookTube channel, but I just bought these today. They're in a vlog that is going up soon. And I just wanted to pop in and record something today because I know I said I was going to do makeup, but I'm not feeling it, guys. I'm not feeling the greatest right now. There's my Casper back here. Prince Caspar. Prince Caspar. Would you knock it over my pillow? Come here. Come on. You want to sit on my lap? Paw? Oh, here comes Enid. There's a good paw. Do you do a high five? There's a high five. Paw. High five. Good boy. Good job. There's little E. I know. Mommy's not feeling the best, you guys. I'm very sneezy today. Oh, no. They're like, Mom, we think you just need to lay in bed with us. So as much as even tonight I was hoping I'd feel better and I could record this makeup look, I can't. So I do owe you guys a light blue makeup look. But I want to do something really cool with it. Enid, don't do that. Don't. She just ran off with my, look, she ran off with my Kleenex. She runs and grabs it, runs off and shreds it everywhere, and it looks like confetti. No, look, it's sticking out of your mouth now. I'm going to make you show everyone what you've done. Look what you've done. Look what you've done. Look at this. Look at this. Can I, ma'am? Can we have that, please? There it is. There we go. Okay, we don't need that. No, we do not, ma'am. No, we do not need that. So me and Tiny E right here are gonna, I think, just lay down and read for a little bit, and I'm just gonna take it easy tonight. But I mentioned in my video yesterday that I want to do a look where I take a look that we're doing, like this is going to be a light blue theme, and I have, it's called Ocean Eyes. It's a new palette from Notoriously Morbid called Ocean Eyes, and they're all blues. So I do want to use that, and I have a couple of other blue palettes I want to pull out. And I thought this is like the perfect thing to say, let's do a normie look and make it a little bit more like day-to-day, pretty blue eyeshadow look. And then let's go over the top and take it, like turn it up a notch and make it kind of gothy or crazy or something like that. So I want to do that, but I want to do that when I feel better, because I don't feel that great. My throat has just been a mess. I went to a plant store today that I've never been in before. I go in the plant store, was having the best conversation with the lady there. I bought a new air plant, and that's all I bought. I bought one plant. I bought an air plant, and it's blooming right now. It's got flower spikes coming out of it, so I'm very excited, which means it'll flower spike, and then it'll have babies. That's what they do. They reproduce, like they have the flower spikes, and then a second air plant will grow off the side of it. So it's pretty cool. So I'm excited because I've never had this kind of air plant that has 3 flower spikes on it. It was $20, but it's a pretty decent size. It's a really big air plant. I should have showed you guys, but it's over there right now. Anywho, I got that, but I was in the store and my throat closed up to the point where I couldn't talk at all. You'll see I talk about it in the vlog, but the lady at the store was so nice. She said, "Can I offer you a water?" And I said, "Oh my God, yes, please." Because I said, I don't know what it is. I can't even talk. This happens sometimes with my allergies and my asthma where my throat just completely closes up. It feels like someone's doing this and I can't, but it does it on its own. And so I went and I stood by the front door, and the farther I got in the store but to the front door where the fresh air was a little bit, I could talk again and I could breathe. So I don't know what it was. It only did that when I was at the very back of the store. When I was inside and at the very back, there was something in there that triggered my allergies. It was very odd because it's a organic store. They don't have any like fake, it's all organic. They don't have any like fake fertilizers, like chemical fertilizers. They're all natural. But all natural does not mean that you will not be allergic. I actually have, my allergies are mainly outdoor allergies, and to grasses, molds, and dust are my main allergies. And I am allergic to certain dogs, and I am allergic to cats. But my main allergies are mold, grasses, some trees, like anything green and outside. Grass, big time, ragweed, all of those things are really bad triggers for me. But the bad thing is I developed asthma as in 2020. I developed asthma after I had a really brutal case during pandemic times of COVID. And then after that, I developed asthma as a form of that was what my long term, what was it called? The long COVID thing. I couldn't breathe for so long. And then my doctor's like, "Well, you have asthma." I'm like, nobody in my family has asthma. I'm the first one of my bloodline that I know of to have asthma. Nobody has ever had it. And I was, needless to say, I was pissed. And I'm still pissed because it affects everything. It affects my running. It affects my working out. It affects just walking around. Sometimes I'm out of breath, and I hate having asthma now. And I never had it until I got long COVID, so that kind of sucks. But it's just something I have to like deal with and live with. But yeah, at times it's kind of scary. I talk about it again. I keep saying I talk about it in the vlog, but I had my albuterol inhaler, but it wasn't on me. It was in the car, and I was in the store. Because if I was in the store and that happened, I would have immediately done my inhaler. But it was out in the car, and I did as I went out to the car and did a puff. I was kind of okay. But man, it was scary. Like, I went from talking to, like, I couldn't talk at all. I felt like I could barely breathe. And I told her, I said, I'm really sorry. I'm just having like some kind of like allergy or attack or something. She's like, no, I'm sorry. I'm like, she was so nice. And I'm like, no, I'm just going to go. And then the farther I went to the front of the store, like I said, by the door, I was fine. So that was just very, very strange. Weird day. But yeah, it was a busy day. And by the time I got back, I thought, well, maybe I'll feel better. And just my throat and my allergies. If you guys watched my video from yesterday, you heard me kind of falling apart at the end of it with my breathing and my throat and everything. And I don't feel like I'm getting sick at all. I'm not getting sick. It's not a cold. This is definitely allergy related, and it just has happened. The last of the snow melted here. The last of the snow melted, and all of a sudden it's like, bleh. So I am currently still going to be on the hunt for more allergy medication, see what I can take and what I can do to hopefully help this. I'm going to start doing my preventative inhalers more often as well, so hopefully that'll help. Anyway, so sorry about no makeup video today, and just this short little chatty vlog saying it sucks to not be able to breathe very well. I don't know if you can hear the wind. The wind is blowing like crazy out there. And I wanted to record outside today. It was just too cold. It is still way too cold here. The wind chill was making it feel like in the 30s today. Here's Eliza. Hi, Missy. Hi, little miss. Hello, little miss. Oh, huggy. Are you going to give me a hug? Did you come to give me hugs? She's licking the book. Oh, hug. Oh, I'm getting the Eliza hugs. So, yeah, it's been a rough, over 24 hours. It's been a rough, like, 28 to 30 hours since my breathing has been acting up. It's weird, too, because my husband is having a really bad asthma attack today as well. I haven't burnt any candles. There's no smells going on, so if you're thinking of suggesting any of that, nope. No candles have been lit in the house at all for not at all yesterday. No candles lit because I was out running errands and running around. So obviously I'm not going to have candles burning when I'm not home. And even when I came home, there was still no candles lit. So yesterday no candles, today no candles. Nothing new in the house, no new smells. Nothing strange going on. Just, oh my God, look at you. Hi, little old lady. Hi, my little granny. So, in fact, I am going to go do my inhaler again. Because I am just like, having a hard time. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. Me and my hubby are both having a hard time. So, I think it's honestly just the weather change. I really do. You think so, Lovey? I think so, Lovey. Eliza's nickname is Lovey. Nana Lovey. And Mads, my niece Mads, nicknamed her Nana Lovey. So you are Nana Lovey. Nana Lovey. Which she answers to now, which is hilarious. All three of the dogs are now laying in bed with me. Casper is right there. Eliza's here. And Enid is right there under the blanket. Lydia is on the floor. Ooh. Okay, this tripod is not working. Lydia's on the floor in her bed. That's on the floor off the side over there because she's got no eyes, obviously blind with the no eyes having. And she can't get on and off the bed unless I lift her up here and put her up here. And she's happy just sleeping in her bed down there. She feels safer because she can't see and this bed is so high up. So I'm going to get out of here now. I just want to do a quick little like chatty update. But I am still going to try to do the blue makeup look for you guys. But I have to wait till I just feel a little more up to it and to talking and doing some makeup. My eyes have been super itchy. Yesterday, my eyes were really puffy. If you look at my Instagram and you see the photos of my makeup look yesterday, my eyes were watering. They were puffy. They were red. They don't look terrible in the 2 pictures that I used, but in the other pictures, it looks like I've been crying for like an hour, and I wasn't. It was just my allergies. My eyes just, but I mean, my face actually looks puffy, and even today, I just feel like very bloaty and sneezy and allergy ridden. Anyway, are you guys having problems with allergies yet? Because I am. Thanks for watching this. If you stopped by, I'm sorry I missed I said that again. I'm sorry. I know you guys are going to say don't be sorry, just feel better. But I love doing the makeup looks now, especially when I have everything laid out and I had the palette out and I have all my things out. And next week I'm excited to do St. Patrick's Day stuff, so I am probably just going to have my couple of vlogs going up the next 2 days. I have another candle review coming, and then next week we will get back to makeup. Hopefully Monday, maybe we'll do a mask Monday, but next week we'll be back with like, whoa, almost knocked my tripod over, at least a few days of makeup next week, because I'm excited because it's a lot of St. Patrick's Day stuff, and I started pulling out all my favorite green palettes. So I thought, let's do my favorite green palettes, and I'll have a St. Patrick's Day look for you guys, and some other fun stuff. Right, loves? Right, loves. So I'm going to go now, and I am just going to take it easy tonight. I think kind of turn in early, and I will see you tomorrow in a couple of pre-recorded vlogs that I've done yesterday and earlier today. And I have a candle review that I filmed a few days ago that will be going up probably on Sunday, if I can get the whole thing edited. I have a lot of editing to do. I really have to work out. If I'm going to record in this bed, I really need to work out a tripod situation, because it's really hard when you're on a squishy bed with, it's not that squishy, it's a firm mattress, but I have all these big fluffy blankets on it, and then I have dogs walking all over the place, so they're kind of making it teeter everywhere. Casper just went downstairs to see his dad, and Eliza is right here on my lap. But I think she wants me to just get ready for bed. So I think I'm going to do that. And thank you for your patience and understanding in advance. And I promise I will do this blue eye look. And it will be worth the wait, because it'll be fun. And I love blue. I was really looking forward to doing this today. But it's my eyes, I really feel like if I put makeup on right now, my eyes will just be in full-on revolt. They will say, we quit, we're done, we quit. They would not like it. What you doing, Eliza? Just laying here being cute. Hi, handsome. You're back already? How was Dad? Sleepy? Okay. Well, I hope you all have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.